Anything more for you, Lee? Anything more?
Well, one that does wind me up is about referees, right? Referees. And it's like that when they come on the Sky or they come on after, this show and all that, like, and you can see that there's a genuine mistake that's happened, and they still try and stick up for the referee. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, who are they trying to convince? You know what I mean? Like, it's there. He's messed up. Just come out and say, oh, he's messed up.
Made a mistake, yeah.
He's made a mistake. Not try and give it 50 reasons why he's done it and whatever like that. Dermot Gallagher come out and say it. It's this or it's that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think
you mentioned Dermot, and I go on. Obviously, I do a bit on Sky on Sky Sports News, and me and Rob Wootton, we give Dermot some stick, right? Because we say, look, Dermot, no sitting on the fence. Tell it like it is. Tell me what you see. And you know what, Lee? A lot of the time he gets it right, but sometimes, he winds me up. He winds us up. He gets it so wrong, taking the side of the ref.
Yeah, that winds me up. There's no need for it. And we've all seen what's gone on. And, and you just think, and I just think, no, the referee's got that right. No, he's not. You can see that he hasn't. You know what I mean? So that's something that winds me up. And I've got to say, the other thing is taking the tackle out of the game. Is a not. When you win the ball cleanly, and you get booked for overzealous commitment or something like that. And I think, what the hell is that? He's just made a great. When I was a kid going up to school and being taught football, the one thing don't you dare pull out of a tackle.
Don't shirk a tackle.
Don't shirk a tackle. The harder you go in, the more chance you've got of.
You'll be fine. If you don't go in, that's when you get hurt.
Yes, and so that's what I always said. And then when you go over to Highbury and your games, and then that game's a little bit of a lull, which you still get in the Premier League now, and then all of a sudden the two central midfielders come together, boom, and it gets you off your seat just as well as a great pass. It's taken out of the game now. You know what I mean? Like, and that you can't tackle, and that was part of it. Like the last game, it was on the other week, and I just watched it because it was Chelsea versus Tottenham when Tottenham were 2-0 up, and it ended and it just all kicked off. It's absolutely fantastic viewing. You know what I mean? It's
handbags. They got the handbags out.
The handbags out, didn't they? And they went for it. And it was great tackles fly. And I'll tell you what, I love it, Kev, when someone flies into a tackle, he gets up, he's looking at you, and the other geezer stands there. It's just part of football. It's spectacle. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's gone now, do you know what I mean? So that's another bugbear for me. Bring back the tackle, you know what I mean? And you're still going to get your injuries, you always do. But is it really those injuries stops the injuries that we had back in our day? I don't think so.
Lee, this is the question. If the game's a lot less physical than it was, why are there so much more injuries?
Yeah.
Because if you remember, there was the squads back in the day. There was at one stage there was like one sub and two subs.
Yeah.
Only. So you had to make it through the season with like a very small squad. And they did. And the game was a lot more physical. So how with all these mega squads now, do people get so much more injured?
I don't know. And that's a great point. Teams played with 14, 15 players.
Yeah.
And just, if anybody gets a chance, just go on YouTube and just put in Leeds United, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful viewing. That is on the side of thuggery, you know what I mean? But it was still being done. But, you've got to take that out. But I'm talking about the 50-50 tackle where, like Vieira and Keane used to do it. And, you'd love to see it,
Competition, that competition.
Yeah, and it's not that far since that happened, you know what I mean? It was still happening in your day, the Steven Gerrard tackle on you is a
tasty one.
it's a tasty one, like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it was a tasty one.
But it's part and parcel. It's part and parcel of the game.
You know, yeah, he did get sent off, but and rightly so. But like, because he did go over the top. But at the end of the day, no one got hurt from that. You know what I mean? You might have got a little bit of a bump and all that, but both of you got up, and you know what I mean? He knew that he'd done wrong.
It felt even sweeter because we won. You know what I mean? One of them.
But you know, that's what you want to see. But I see people now making tackles, and you think, oh, what a great tackle that was. And he's getting booked for it and all that, like, you know what I mean? And, you know, Maitland-Niles, that's been on the last few games, a few days against Aston Villa when he got sent off. Yeah, ain't even a booking, Kev. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're right. It's not even a booking.
You know, both have gone in for a tackle. You could actually say that if he's being booked, the other one being booked, there's nothing wrong with it, you know? And like those things, yeah, so that's another bugbear of mine. Like,
yeah, common sense has gone out of it all, and the common sense have gone out of it all. But listen, that's it for you. Listen, what winds us up about football? Can you believe it? We've done about 40 minutes there.
Oh, that's unbelievable.